It was just so sunny.
The sunny day and going.
Sunny day and going, very rare. I'm Martisha C. I'm a Ukrainian artist, and I'm something between 30 and 40. That's it. I decided what Ireland is a great sport for me. First of all, because the Irish culture and Irish history um, remind me Ukrainian, and they could understand the conflict and the war and all the things. And in general, I think the artists here they feel more comfortable, especially if to compare to Ukrainian artists, because it's difficult to survive in Ukraine as an artist. I like the lighthouse, like this what we have close to the ocean. I really like that spot. It depends from the memories what you're creating in your present and the people who with who you're around. They makes the place and location are special. So I'm discovering the people also and the places. I don't know. Ireland compared to, for example, Key region. So all Kiev region, it's like Dublin. So for me, the direction, like again, from one spot to another spot in my city, like I need to spend like hour and a half. So for me, the direction here, when the people saying like, oh, I'm living not close to the center, like I need to go like far, 10, 15 minutes. Like, oh, you don't know so far. Like, really, are you kidding me? You don't know what does it mean to be far away from the center. Actually, I like the small places, and when I was traveling in Asia and India, yeah, I was living in the small places. Like I was living in like my last direction, my last spot it was India. So uh, I spent a lot of time in India in Armol. Um, that's let's say hippie place and art place and blah blah blah. So Galway remind me of this kind of thing. What is good and bad also. A lot of chances to meet people with who you can collaborate as a person, as a woman, as an artist. But it's difficult to escape because too much of people and infrastructure destroying the nature. This is like what I don't like, and opposite things I like in the small, tiny places because it's give you some kind of your small cave. Um, when I can feel more safe, this because to feel safe for me is very important. I cannot survive with in a place, around a place, or with a person when I don't feel safe. I understood for me the schedule is very important, so I'm writing everything what I need to do. So my routine adds my art. And when I'm saying art, it's not just the painting. So paintings is just like 10-15% of my daily routine. And I'm not doing it every day for now, fortunately or unfortunately, because I was busy with a project and I was busy with Ukrainian community with volunteers. And also, like I have my Etsy shop, so I prepared the things there. So you know, like you need to make a photo, you need to work with the text, and also a lot of time I'm spending for promotion. And like I need to do things to be visible, and also the part of another side, like I need to go outside, and I'm getting older, and I before as a for the body girl, for me it was fun, but now I'm tired. But I know what I need to be around the people to build a connection because I wanted to do. something big in Ireland. It's, it's difficult. For me, it's difficult to create close relationship, friendship, but maybe I just need to discover the way, because the people are different. And Catholicism also. Uh, it, the people like I still can feel that pressure of religion in human being and human brain here. But in Ukraine we don't have that. I mean we have religion, but it don't controlling. Like we don't have it in schools, for example. Like we don't have that. We can learn like history of the religion in university. Like I learned that, but it's not just Orthodox. I'm from Orthodox Church. It's very important to follow the traditions. But right now I've seen this is not what I've seen, and not just in Ukrainian culture, but I've seen in here also. I met the Irish people who speak Irish language, is what I think is very, very important. They are trying to remind themselves what does it mean to be an Irish before Christianity came here. Like the Ukrainian, like my Ukrainian community is the people, mostly it's like 80% of the people who discovering the culture before Christianity or the Orthodox Christianity came to Ukraine. So they jump into the roots because it's, oh, I have a skin. As a real witch, I'm talking about spirits. I don't really believe in it, but it sounds for me as a nice fairy tale and good concept. Let's see. The best advice is that why you believe in God but you don't believe in yourself. Your talent is nothing without actions. You need to do and to work with your skills and learn, and also be critical to yourself, not too critical, but when somebody who you respect and who is example for you saying to you something important, you need to hear, not from your ego, but to give the chance for yourself to hear not the critic, but the advice. Because it's important, because we're very blind. We cannot even analyze ourselves, our relationship with the world, because we're thinking what we behave and we are seeing each other like we're seeing ourselves from this angle, but other people they see different. But again, you need to be careful with the people. You just need to listen to those people who don't who loves you. Paint, but not focus just on painting. Do every day, do a little bit more, or at least the same what you did before. But you need to do, and be careful with alcohol, drugs, and all these stimulators. Because if you wanted to be productive, you need to be clean. It has this vibe, like if you're on artist, you shouldn't be crazy. Yes, you should be crazy. It could be your part of personality in public, but you cannot live this life like that. Some people, super healthy, I don't know, like Mick Jagger, they could do, but if we see just one side of Mick Jagger, yeah, but we don't see how many work he did when he was sober. Discipline, actions, and be far away from sins and wrong people for you. Even if you don't believe in yourself, act like you believe in yourself. And you will believe in yourself after that. Because our body, it's like with a smile. When you start to smile, you have a shitty mood, but when you're smiling after 30, 40 minutes, you feel better. Because we have this memory, body memory. It's like with a sexual connection. Sometimes you can be, the person couldn't be right for you, but you sexual connected and body push you. to the person, but you need to analyze. I'm this kind of person who always thinking why somebody say that, what is the interest, why, what is the real uh, motivation for this opinion. And sometimes, a lot of times, it's just jealousy. But the jealousy from the people who more talented than me as a painter, but as an artist, but they just afraid more. I'm also afraid, but you can afraid, but do the things, even if you're afraid. And after that, just discover as a child. It's depends on everything. Before, I think I was too much unresponsible with money and too money and with this question because I tried to escape. As I thought, money, no, it's not important. Spiritual love, but no, it is important. Like I wanted to do the project. I need 5,000 euro, for example. If I don't have money, what should I do? Sell my soul to the devil? It's cost a little bit more, but it's a high price. Yes. I wanted to be an actress. And I wanted to be a mermaid because I love them. And I paint all of my life, but I took it as a professional way after I get back from India. What is like 3 years ago, maybe already 4, yeah. Because I gave to myself an option. I thought like I'll spend 2 years with working in that area, but if I will not see any result, I will stop, and I finished. But the feedback from the universe was fast. So I accepted as a good sign and I continued to move and I moved and I moved and I discovered and I think I did a lot of things and changed a lot of things in me to be an artist. Before in Ukraine, I was more abstract artist. Was completely different, not like this one what we see behind my back. And that's like a surreal art more. Well, these artworks, they are, first of all, when I came to Ireland, I didn't have materials with me because all of my materials left in Ukraine. So I got a couple of brushes, I got like the main colors, and I started to create that what I'm feeling. So all of these artworks, they about me, my vision, and my life position. They're about pain, war, and me here in new life, and all of them very, very personal. In general, Frida Kahlo, my favorite painter, Marina Abramovic, my favorite performer. Maybe, and Salvador Dali. Very, really, nothing, not much. I love Yo-Yo Kusama. But again, for me to love the art, I need to connect with the artist. It's conscience. It's a microphone. The artist, it's a microphone of society. Because this is the reason why all the time artists was when, for example, totalitarian regime create the bubble. The first what they did, they tried to kill artists writers, musicians, because they're intelligent and also they're free thinking. I think for society, especially for the society who trying to control the politics, who trying to control the society, the artists could be dangerous because they're showing the problem. All artists create um, this beautiful light. It's not all the time beautiful like we're expecting, but they're showing a different beauty. So actually, they're just pushing our walls. So we will not. We couldn't live like in a very tiny box. We were like living in more or less comfortable place, and it's interesting. It's colorful, and everything is different. That's interesting. I think so.